Unlike Draymond Green, Stephen Curry has surrendered to NBA officials as rare behavior emerges versus Rockets. The Golden State Warriors were just 2 quarters away from leveling the Nuggets after the game against the Rockets. But luck had to be against their tide, as the tight West has kept everyone guessing their spot in the playoffs. But there's less in the Golden State crying about the performance, as the focus seems to be on referees. Game officials were always meant to be fair adjudicators. That was the whole point of their existence in the world of sport. But the condition of officiating in the current season has been one of the worst ever seen. For some, it's a moment of raising concerns about the shift in the status quo. But for others like Stephen Curry, it's a part of daily life. Even after 16 years in the sport, it's inevitable for him. And it doesn't affect his game one bit. After the Warriors lost 106-96 to the Rockets last night, the lack of proper officiating was evident, at least as alleged. Jimmy Butler even talked about the brutal nature of the counter some teams take to Curry's genius on the court. "I've never seen an individual get fouled more than he gets fouled. To me, it's astounding. He's used to it. It's been happening to him his whole career. He's found a way through it, around it, under it, whatever you want to call it." But the chef knows better than to whine to the media. It's rare to see how a superstar like him has such a reaction to the disappointing call that was present at the Chase Center last night. "It's been around 16 years. You've seen it all. I don't ever expect to get calls. I don't ever go in looking for it, try to play basketball, try to play the way I do every night, battle through physicality, whatever. But if I need to say something, you say something. But I don't have any expectations," said Curry in the post-game presser. But the Rockets had Curry on lock last night. It was probably one of his worst performances of his career, and if not career, then his worst of the season. Of the top 20 average scorers in the league this season, no one has averaged less than Curry's 4.3 free throw attempts per game. And his perimeter game was countered by the Rockets' defense, not giving him any space, in particular, Amen Thompson. Curry was the first to praise the 22-year-old point guard. "He helps them win. He's kinda relentless." But unlike Steph, Draymond Green has been more than vocal about the officiating in the NBA. And just like the norm, he was like that after last night, too. "You know my view, Draymond Green on officiating." Draymond Green's battles with the NBA's refs deserve their catalog. He was fined $25,000 back in 2018 after calling for a whole new crop of referees. He's been given endless technical fouls for his shenanigans on the court and in the face of the referees. And last night was no exception. When the reporters asked about his thoughts on the flagrant and technical fouls, he kept most of his feelings to himself to avoid another petty fine. But that doesn't mean he didn't say what was needed. The Warriors center went up for a layup and made contact with Rockets center Alperen Sengun's face. While it appeared the contact was justified and unintentional as part of Green's shot process, officials ruled otherwise after a short review of the play. "I mean, the flagrant call, I don't know what to do. Go duck. Don't go up for the layup?" That was the first. He was then called for a tech for another scene involving Sengun. Green pushed up on Sengun and nudged him near the throat. But Dre defended the situation, saying, "The tech, I'm not going to stop because the referee says stop and give up position. I already gave up 6 inches and 50 pounds. So it is what it is." The situation is clear. This is just a new leaf in the very long book of altercations between Draymond and the referees. Will the quality of officiating get any better? No one can say for sure. But what's certain is that a man like Stephen Curry doesn't care about it anymore and has given up on speaking about it in the media. Can the same be said for Draymond Green? Absolutely not.